lots of questions. Hi, my name is Lily. So my first question is, how old did you get into diving? I was 6 when I started training daily.
Hey, Lily. So I started diving when I was 7, and I believe I've been diving for like 14 years now. So I started really young.
Wow. Okay, next question. How old were you when you made first nationals? I was 9.
Oh man, I think you made it younger than I was. I think I was 10 when I
Really?
made my first nationals. So it looks like you're in the right direction so far.
Oh, wow. What board do you like best?
I like 3-meter the best. I am afraid of heights, so I don't like 10-meter too much, but I do all 3 if I have to.
I'm on 10 like most of the time. I just jump off it. I don't think about it. I just jump. It's kind of scary, but meh.
Do you want to do 10-meter in the future?
No, I'm
No.
just but
Okay.
maybe one day.
Yeah, for sure.
How old were you when you made part of Team USA?
I think around 13 or 14 years old, I started traveling internationally. So yeah, because I went to the National Training Center when I was 12, and then from there I started to build up, slowly get a little bit better, and then yeah, we just started improving. So
What is your favorite color?
favorite color? Oh, it's changed so many times. I think purple right now is my favorite color, but it used to be orange.
That's my favorite color. I like that color.
Yeah.
What inspired you to dive?
Okay, so it started off kind of pure luck. I was 7, and during this summer, I needed to get into a summer camp, but I entered the camps really late, so most of them weren't accepting anymore because they were full. And then one day, my dad and I were riding a bike, and we happened to run across an aquatics fun camp, and I just kind of happened to go into it because they accepted me, and that was the only summer camp I was accepting. And then, I kind of enjoyed having fun. I met a lot of people, and it was easy to open up to people. So then I just kept at it, and here we are.
Oh, that's nice. Did you know I'm adopted? I was adopted. Oh, sorry.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm adopted.
From where?
Through foster care.
Through foster.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I was adopted at 18 months from Cambodia. So that's really cool, though.
These questions are gonna get bigger. I'm a tower diver because I am small. I can't jump. I only weigh 55 pounds, but I love tower. I am working on a 2.5, but I flopped a few times, so I'm back to my basics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have a few mess ups on the way. That's just kind of how sports goes. But, as time goes on, you're going to get stronger. I mean, look at you so far. You've made nationals younger than I was. So I think you're doing well so far, and just keep, staying positive.
The part is I was on 3-meter doing that. I was like, how about I just keep holding on until I keep thinking I'm supposed to kick out, but then I landed on my face and it was totally numb, and that's the one I cried so much because I thought my face was like, I don't know, it was just like hurt so much I couldn't feel it.
Yeah, no, I those smacks hurt really bad. I actually did the same exact thing when I was
Really?
I think I was like 12 on 5-meter. I did a front 2.5 tuck and just got completely lost, and I couldn't have gotten any flatter. So
5 must be worse.
No, I'm sure it all hurts the same.
I heard you always did dives that your coach asked because they would not ask you to do something you weren't ready for. Were you ever afraid? How did you overcome your fear?
Yeah, so I think I mainly got it from my dad. I think trust is a very important thing that you get whenever you're on a team with a coach or even with your teammates. And your coach really, they're professionals and they've been in it coaching for years. So I don't think they'd ever make you do anything you weren't ready for. I mean, that's where, lead ups and build ups come in handy, once you start feeling comfortable, as long as you trust your coach and they trust you, and you know you can do it, then, you really can do any dive that you're setting yourself up for. So.
Did you pay attention to scores when you dive, or did you just ignore and go on? We watched old videos.
So during big competitions, for example, let's just take Olympic trials, I won't look at the score or the scoreboard in general, just because when I look at my standings and where I am, I tend to get nervous just because, you'll see someone ahead of you and you're like, oh, I need like 50 points to get in front of them, right? But if I'm having a lot of fun and I'm super relaxed, I don't mind looking at the scores. I'm just having a good time. But if I'm feeling a little stressed, I won't look at it.
I know this is kind of like the same one that I asked you, but what is your favorite color of the rainbow?
Of the rainbow? I think of the rainbow, I like red, just because, I don't know, I think it's a pretty color. So I'll go with red.
What's your favorite animal? I have a dog and 4 cats.
Ooh, okay. Is this like house animal or is this like any animal?
Any animal.
Any animal? Okay, so I think a Black Panther is my favorite just because they're super majestic, and also that's my favorite superhero. But I have a dog and a cockatoo, so I have a bird as well back home.
Mom will never let me get a bird. What's your favorite place you have gotten to travel because of your diving?
So I think World Series when I went to Dubai, or World Championships when I went to Budapest. I mean, both places are gorgeous to go, and it was an honor to even have the experience. So I think those are probably my 2 top countries that I've visited.
I've heard of Dubai, but I've never been there.
I'm sure you'll get there soon.
Okay, this is my last paper.
Okay.
Where did you go to school?
For high school or college?
College.
College. So I go to the University of Texas in Austin. So I'm a Longhorn, and I'm going into my senior year now. But I did through middle school and high school. I did online school, so I never actually went to like a legitimate brick and mortar school.
Yeah. Can I tell how long you've been there?
Yeah.
How long have you been to college?
How long have I been in college? 3 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm getting there.
How did Winter Nationals feel? Your tower was amazing.
Oh, thank you. Winter Nationals was a lot of fun. Like when you asked me if I look at the scoreboard, that was one of the meets where I just was having a good time. Everyone was competing really well, so I enjoyed myself, and I ended up diving pretty well towards the finals. So I enjoyed big competitions like that.
Are you going to focus on any one board in the future?
I think if I keep competing, I know for sure I'm going to try out for this next Olympics. And if I do go for the following Olympics, if my body holds up, your health is the most important thing when you're doing sports or anything in general, I guess. Then I'll probably try to stick with tower and springboard. But, if things don't go as planned, I'll probably stick with 3 meter.
What was your hardest dive to learn? Mine so far was reverse, but now I got it on tower on 5.
Was it a reverse 1.5 or?
Just reverse on 5, which scared me so much, but now I like it. It's because I was on 3 and I was doing reverse. I don't know what I did. I hit the board with my hand.
Oh.
First time.
Oh, okay. I got you.
My coach made me do it again. I got scared completely.
That makes sense. I mean,
you'll get you. I got used to it, so.
That's good. I think my scariest dive was inward 4.5 on 10 meter. The first time I did it, I hit my toes on the tower, and then not recently, but I think my sophomore year I did it again. So I think that was probably the biggest dive that I've learned.
That I can just imagine it right now. Cool. What is your favorite food?
Favorite food. So I am not picky at all with food. I love all foods. But I think my favorite would be like Thai or some sort of Asian meal, I'd say.
What is your favorite candy? Oh, I really don't want to say this, but I'm a bit of a candy queen. As I should say, Mom did that.
You are a candy queen.
Okay. I love it. I think my favorite candy is anything sour. So I like sour Skittles or Warheads. I mean, I don't mind any sweets, but I can do with anything.
Last question. What do you want to do about diving when you're done?
Like what am I gonna do with diving when I'm done, or like?
Yeah, when you're done with school and all that kind of good stuff.
Oh yeah, okay. So I might end up going professional. We'll see. But I'm studying to be a coach. So I probably won't give up diving in a sense as a whole. I want to coach diving. I coached in the past for 3 to 4 years when I dove at Duke in North Carolina. So I do want to stick with helping and supporting people because I enjoy working with people. Like I enjoy talking to you. So giving tips and helping in any way is my biggest thing. So I'll probably coach in the future.
I do like some tips because I'm going on to 7 meter, I believe, next year, and I kind of need some tips, but it's kind of hard to get some tips from but is that okay if you give me some tips for 7 meter, what it's like?
Of course, yeah. You can ask away. I don't mind at all.
Oh, okay. So how is 7 meter for front 1.5? How is it?
So as long as you know that the timing is going to be a little longer when you're falling, for example, if you do a front 1.5, you're just going to hold the pike shape just slightly longer. You just want to make it stuck. Has your coach ever told you to be stuck on something? Don't throw it as hard.
Yeah.
So
yes, I do it on 5 all the time.
Yeah. So once you go higher, you throw less to make your rotation slower, so that you're not pulling all the way past yourself. You're just gonna slowly float onto your head. But I mean, you're not gonna be doing a lot of 10 meter. I don't think anytime soon. So it's not a big difference, but it's not that much higher if you look at it. It's just probably a body length, maybe a little bit more. And it's nothing to be scared of. I mean, I'm sure you'll be great at it. So.
Have you done I don't know if you have. Have you done a reverse on 7?
Like a reverse dive?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I've done a reverse. I mean, it's same thing. Nothing really changes. Has your coach taught you what anchoring is?
No.
So it's once you get older and more time in the sport, I'll just give you a little example. So anchoring is what stops a dive from rotating. So like on a boat, when you throw an anchor, it stops the boat from moving. It just holds it in one position, right? So in diving, when you anchor, you're going to kick, or if you do it pike, you're going to press. The first anchor, there's 2. The first anchor is going to be your head. So you're going to tilt your head back, and that's going to stop you from moving. So once you press and look back, it's going to slow down, and your second anchor will be your arms. So once your arms move, it's just going to hold that position all the way through. So if you're going a little fast, you just tilt your head early. If you're going slow, you hold the position and then slowly look back. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, thank you for those tips. Those are the ones I'm worried about, not anything else.
Okay.
But have you done a back dive on 5?
I have. Yeah, I had to learn. I
don't like it.
It's a little scary, right?
I went over many times.
Yeah. That's probably one of the toughest dives to learn. I assure you that.
Thank you for letting me meet you.
Of course. Thanks for talking to me.